What's going on, wrestling family? Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to react to the 20 most heated wrestling moments. Now, if you're new to the channel, if you love pro wrestling, if you like to have fun, hit the like and subscribe button. You may like it here, but if you don't, thank you for giving me an opportunity to try to entertain you. But without further ado, let's react to the video.
These
Whoa.
I want to be your wife.
Oh.
are the 20 most heated moments.
Yo, that was a lot to take in those few seconds, guys. Like, why did that feel like it was a recap of the Bad Girls Club or College Hill or something like that? That was extreme. Good job on the editing, though. I like it.
In wrestling history. And first, Brock Lesnar
Oh.
actually threw hands for real.
Rock
What
that
set
muffin.
Brock into a gorilla-type rage was a stiff knee to the face, but one shot to the face later by the Beast Incarnate, and Strowman slowed his roll, and the rest of the match went off without a hitch.
And he told him to slow down. I remember that.
Brock Lesnar trying to pick the leg of Strowman. That clubbing.
wow.
A knee to the jaw. A knee to the jaw. He caught Lesnar good.
Unlike Brock and Braun, who don't really know each other like that, sometimes even friends gotta square up to settle their differences. Now, everyone knows Nia Jax can work stiffer than a dude in the morning, but Charlotte Flair don't play that.
Yo, I know he didn't say what I think he just said. I know he didn't say what I think. Who comes up with this stuff, bro? This stuff is whatever. But I remember when this happened between Charlotte and Nia Jax. I was watching this live, right? And I got confused once they had the back and forth altercation we're about to see in a few seconds. And the first thing that came to my mind was like, what exactly are they doing? I know they're not shoot fighting, but I know for a fact that these moves aren't in WWE 2K. So what exactly is this? But then I found out later what this actually was. So we're going to see it.
And give it right back to her. No one knows exactly what led to the shoot, but both look legit pissed during the match.
Oh, it must have got an adrenaline dump there. Just
Dang.
look at this. This is getting ugly.
However, one guy we never expected to see on this
Shane
list,
O'Mac.
but even the former boss's son pissed everyone off. At Survivor Series 2016, Shane McMahon's entrance theme should have said, "Here comes those funny ass punches." But Chris Jericho got heated.
Smart maneuver by Jericho.
Jericho was like, "Alright bro, enough of that." And Shane calmed down after eating a drop kick.
Stephanie McMahon. Oh, and Chris Jericho with a drop kick taking Shane down.
However, Y2J ain't no saint himself and called out CM Punk's family, calling them drunks.
Come on, punk. I found out all about your sister's substance abuse problems.
Shut up. What are you talking about?
No word on whether Punk ever paid him back his receipt, but who definitely did was The Undertaker to Randy Orton. In the lead up to their series of matches in 2005,
yeah.
including their WrestleMania 21 Classic, Randy busted Taker open the hard way, blasting him on the dome with the top part of the chair. Taker was like, "I'ma get back at you for that one, bro."
Yo, I don't know about y'all, but chair shots to the head, I used to, as a kid, they used to be like, wow, that's crazy. But now I get a headache every time I see it. And to do something crazy like that to somebody like The Undertaker, bad idea. Bad idea.
Heads up. Heads up. From behind.
Whew.
Steel chair.
Because in
Man.
Armageddon 2005, he did this.
But he's in trouble. Payback.
Dang.
Oh, no. And it's a skull again.
Oh,
And
man.
he did all of this in front of Randy's daddy.
Just imagine if you count.
Why do you have to... Sorry, stop, y'all. This guy is crazy. He had to do it right in front of Randy's daddy. Like, why did he have to put so much zest into that? But whatever. T Snow.
You gotta sit here and watch your son be put through hell, but Orton deserves it, man.
That's probably when Randy started hearing the voices in his head. But what happens when two wrestlers get so heated, they embarrass themselves? In a May
What?
2014 episode of SmackDown, we witnessed a shoot fight with Big E and Titus O'Neil. But
What?
things got ridiculous when Titus tripped on a cable.
This guy got to be the clumsiest wrestler ever.
And bro couldn't even get up to do a table spot.
Bro, if he's doing that fully sober, can you imagine if he was drunk walking down the street? This dude would be tripping over everything.
Guys were obviously pissed. The crowd was dead. This whole match was just hilariously bad. But there is nothing funny about a fight happening over 30,000 feet in the air that
What?
almost got everybody on board killed. You've heard of
Oh.
the plane ride from hell, right? Yeah,
No.
that itself can be its own video. But the story's about a bunch of exhausted wrestlers, a 7-hour flight, and an open bar. I mean, what can go wrong? Well, Brock Lesnar was one of many wrestlers on board, just minding his business, until Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, drunk
RIP.
and full of ego, daring Lesnar to prove if he's the real deal in amateur wrestling. So Paul Heyman leans in like, "Brock, shut this guy up or he'll never stop." Then suddenly,
Paul.
Lesnar launches himself at Hennig and slams into the freaking plane door. They nearly rip it off its hinges. People legit feared that the plane might open mid-air, causing everyone on board to get sucked out. WWE higher-ups had to break it up before things got really out of hand. But this wasn't the last time.
Yo, that is scary. What? He almost single-handedly took out the entire WWE roster. That's crazy, man. That's some scary stuff. I couldn't be on a plane with Brock after that no more. That's it. It's over.
Incarnate was heated. Brock Lesnar
And Paul almost caused that, bro. What in the Final Destination is going on, bro? What is this?
successfully defend his Universal title in the main event of WrestleMania 34 against Roman Reigns. But what happened backstage after was something only Brock could do without getting fired. And bro did all of that because the match itself was total ass. But nothing gets wrestlers more heated than when the reporters start calling wrestling fake.
I'm sure you heard this before, that they say this wrestling is not for real. Is it like you act, or?
I find your remark and your question insulting.
It's not my question, it's somebody.
Yo, when he says that to you, do not come back with anything. Just say you right, moving on to the next question. The fact that he has something to say on top of that, that's what got him in this position right here.
Feel fake, huh? Does that feel fake?
Hey.
Does it?
Oh, no, just...
Why don't you come down tonight, and before I kick his ass, I'll kick your ass.
Okay.
All right?
Bro, stop talking.
Hey, we're not here to be insulted. I'm not here to be insulted.
Okay.
I'll ask you the standard question, Standard
question. Oh, man.
I think this is fake.
You think it's fake?
Oh, hit him with the hand of God, bro. Slap the fire out of him.
What the hell's wrong with you? That's open hand slap, huh? You think it's fake?
Oh. He gave him a one piece and one to take home. He gave him a leftover.
5 fingers to the face cost WWE $280,000 to settle the ensuing lawsuit, which went a lot further in 1984 than it does today.
Yeah.
But what's more heated than that is me knowing
That
that
man
you
got a
went
new
this
house.
far without hitting the like button. And you're not subscribed too? Like, bro, what are you doing? Hit the like and subscribe buttons. Because up next, even Austin Theory got pissed when a reporter stated how easy it was to be a professional wrestler.
What'd you just say? It's fine.
All right, I'm going to ask y'all a question. And I'm pretty sure that's going to end up on here too, because that pretty much ends up on every heated situation, top 10, whatever. This and the one with Grayson Waller. Do y'all believe those are real situations? Because part of me, it's hard for me to believe both of these situations, that Austin Theory just walked up and just talked to this guy like that and didn't get any repercussions. But to be honest, you know what? Now when I think about it, both of these guys got into it with a news reporter, and both of them have been in like relationship limbo for the past year, and then they seemingly broke up offline, right? As far as A-Town Down Under. So maybe that's a punishment from that, because I feel like they were on TV and on PLEs a lot more before they both got into those altercations. I don't know. That's a little tinfoil hat conspiracy theory for you guys with WWE. Let me know what you guys think.
What are you getting at, y'all? Hold on a second. You brought me here. You gonna talk to me like this? Hey, no, man. No. Just because you're in charge of some here, man, don't mean you can talk to me like this.
And it even came to a point where bro was about to throw hands at the reporter.
You kidding me, man? I'll smack the out of you right now. I'm not playing around. Don't bring me all the way here for some media, man. This guy's talking his head off, man. It's his problem, dude.
And Randy Orton freaking exploded when a reporter compared him to an egg.
You just sound like pretty fragile. I mean, you have been injured in your clavicle, your arms, everywhere.
Oh.
You want to talk to me on your own show here and make you look cool? You want to look cool?
Look at me!
Hey,
Now say it again!
Yeah.
Say it again! I dare you to say it again!
Randy.
Call me fragile! I will headbutt your teeth through your skull! I'm done.
Randy.
But what happens when two wrestlers get heated in a Twitter beef? During a feud angle between Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch, Becky went on Twitter at the time and posted her mugshot calling Ronda out.
Ronda, you go back and get your belt, because I didn't come for this far to collect it from Stephanie. Came out of way to take it from you. Okay.
Ronda said, "You hobbling around trying to be a ginger crutch ninja and taking fake prison photos."
Ginger crutch ninja and take fake prison photos in the hallway isn't helping.
In the hallway isn't helping. Becky clapped back with, "Keep that F word out your mouth and concentrate on getting better at this business instead of trying to remain above it. Looking forward to seeing you real soon." But Ronda quickly responded with, "F word? You mean fake? fake like your nonsensical BS armbar that doesn't even work and just looks like you're holding the dick you wish you had. She then continued addressing Becky by her real name.
I don't remember
saying, I don't care what the script says. I'm beating the shit out of you next time I see you. And this did not get any better, where Ronda took it to her YouTube channel, calling out the WWE.
I meant that I'm going to disrespect the sport that they all love so much. Oh, don't break kayfabe, Ronda. Wrestling's it's scripted, it's made up, it's not real. None of those bitches can touch me. The end.
And not long after that, Ronda was released from the WWE.
Yeah, I remember when that happened. But you know what? On a lighter note, as far as people getting angry, that whole segment they had with Ronda and Becky and Charlotte Flair when they got into a fight and they got arrested by the police, and then somehow Ronda drove a police car into another police. That whole segment is one of my favorite ones of all time. It is chaotic and it is hilarious, man. I can watch that 1,000 times and laugh every time.
Bridges like a pyro somewhere. But one rookie has been seen since he got hazed in the middle of the ring.
Oh, yeah.
It all started with the 2004 Tough Enough competition in which wrestling hopefuls competed for a WWE contract and $1 million. That wasn't really $1 million, but $250K a year for 4 years. But
is that with or without taxes? That's the important part.
Daniel Pruder was one of the finalists, and his prize, facing Kurt Angle in a shoot fight on SmackDown. And when Peter squared up with Angle, he put Angle into a really tight Kimura lock. Now, this is a real powerful MMA move, and most fighters would quickly tap out to avoid injury. But Angle couldn't tap, obviously, but was seconds away from his arm getting snapped. So with the ref's quick thinking, he counted 3, ending the match.
Smartest ref of all time.
Pruder on how everything went down. And in response, at the 2005 Royal Rumble, Peter competed, but was being chopped into oblivion by Chris Benoit, Hardcore Holly, and Eddie Guerrero before being
and Hardcore Holly is a stiff worker, dude. He really is.
Eliminated and never seen in the WWE again.
I had no clue what they were gonna do. They treated me like crap and very disrespectful.
But The Miz got so heated on an after show that nobody watched that it actually put the show on the map.
I miss Talking Smack. What are you talking about?
Smack, Bryan Danielson, formerly known as Daniel Bryan, accused The Miz of wrestling like a coward.
There's no gentle way to say it. To me, you wrestle like a coward.
And The Miz completely crashes out.
Why don't you quit and go to the bingo halls with your indie
Okay, I think you need to calm. No, that's not what this show's about.
GM, have this. Thank you very much, Renee. This is a great show.
It got so crazy. Bryan walks off the set before he's going to throw hands.
Because I legitimately wanted to punch him in the face, which is why I walked off. It's like, okay, I'm either going to punch this guy in the face or I got to leave.
You could see it in his eyes that he was very emotional in the sport, pouring his whole soul out there on TV, and fans appreciated it. But soon after, the WWE canceled the unscripted show, saying that it was too unscripted. Like what? But who would have thought an entire fan base would turn and hate on a WWE?
Yo, R-Truth on those shows after the fact was comedic gold, man. I every time he was on the screen, even to this day, is amazing. Now, where's R-Truth? Now, that's my question. Because I remember a lot of people begging and being mad at WWE for not hiring him or for firing him, I'm sorry, which they have every right to because that was wrong. That was absolutely wrong. But I don't see enough people upset about the fact that he hasn't really been on TV. Like, when's the last time we seen him? Like a month ago, I think?
WWE legend. On Raw's premiere episode on Netflix, the show took place in Los Angeles, and the WWE thought it'd be a great idea to bring out Hulk Hogan to shill his branded beer. But the WWE fans were well aware of Bro's racial incident in 2015 and his current political affiliations.
And they do this week.
Hogan received nuclear heat.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
But there's a time when the crowd cheered for CM Punk being too heated. In 2011, WWE's PG era was in full effect. Ratings were down, and the product had gotten stale until CM Punk cut the greatest promo in human history.
Oops, I'm breaking the fourth wall.
Although the promo itself was a work, with management knowing that he was going to do it, the content of it, for the most part, was not. Especially the parts about...
Wait, do y'all agree with that? I'm a big CM Punk fan. Do y'all agree that that's the greatest promo in human history? I don't know. I got to sit back and think about it. I really do. I really do. Now, people can go back to like promos from like Jake the Snake and back to like Randy Savage promos from John Cena even. Ric Flair, of course. I don't know. I got to actually kind of go through the promo Rolodex and figure out if this is even up there in the top 10. It's possible, but I'm going to go back and look.
Going to Ring of Honor or New Japan.
Maybe I'll go defend it in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Maybe I'll go back to Ring of Honor.
and bro was even shooting on The Rock.
That Dwayne is in the main event of WrestleMania next year, and I'm not, makes me sick.
But things got a bit out of hand when Punk predicted that the WWE was going to get run to the ground by Triple H and Stephanie after Vince died.
I mean, Vince is still with us. He got in a car accident today. From what I understand, he's perfectly fine. But depending on who you ask as wrestling fans, they feel like Triple H is running it to the ground right now. So
It will be better after Vince McMahon's dead, but the fact is, it's going to get taken over by his idiotic daughter and his doofus son-in-law.
And just when Punk was really going to go in, they cut his mic off.
Can we do this whole bully camp?
And he did all this while wearing a Stone Cold shirt. Legend. Speaking of Punk, he somehow had even more heat with one AEW mid-carder, if that's possible. Except this time, it wasn't about the main events, championships, and names on promotional
we going back
cups,
to that?
but a car windshield of all things. Against the better advice of the entire locker room and practical common sense, Jungle Boy Jack Perry was dead set on putting his head through a real glass window. Management had some concerns, so they wanted a vet to talk Jack down from the ledge. CM Punk had a chat with the youngster, and Jack seemed to recognize the error of his ways.
And I'm just like, Jack, why do you insist on doing this dumb internet shit, like on TV, you know? And he's just like, well, if you got a problem about it, do something about it. And I was just like, man, come on, man. You know, I'll kill you. Like, what are we doing, you know?
However, things took a sharp
Yo,
left
to hear
turn
that
on
calm,
live
that
TV
means
at
he'll really do
AEW
it.
All In London when Perry mocked Punk after a spot on the real glass windshield of the place car. And as you guessed, Punk didn't appreciate the passive-aggressive jab, so he put Perry in a headlock backstage, and a committee then decided that Punk should be fired, and he was.
I thought I was doing a responsible thing, you know? I didn't punch anybody. I just choked somebody a little bit. Samoa Joe was there, told me to stop, and then I quit. I turned to Tony and I said, this place is a fucking joke, man. You're a clown. I quit.
The best in the world is now back in WWE and probably happier than ever.
I was there for that. One of the greatest moments of my life in Allstate Arena. That was crazy. I did not expect him to show up. I did not. I don't care what the report said, because they were saying he was going to return for the past, I don't know how many years, and they were always wrong. So I did not expect this. But dude, I couldn't hear nothing the entire week because the crowd was so loud. It was so deafening.
But what happened when the WWE made a crazy feud, all because two wrestlers actually hated each other? Edge and Matt Hardy used to be the best of friends in the early 2000s, traveling together and doing 5-second poses whenever Christian wasn't around. That is, until Matt went down with an injury. Edge started an affair with Matt's real-life girlfriend, Lita, and Matt got fired for mentioning the whole thing online. But a light bulb lit above Vince's head, because he brought Matt back, only for this real fight between him and Edge to be an actual WWE storyline.
Adam, you bastard! I'm gonna make your life miserable!
But one wrestler got so heated, all because he got disrespected in his own country. The Montreal Screwjob had been covered by magazines, forums, and anybody with internet connection. Brett not tapping out to Shawn, but still somehow losing the world title at Survivor Series 97 made the man snap. But backstage is when the real heat started, cause Brett was questioning everything.
Shawn, you weren't in on that?
Yeah, nigga, nobody's God's my witness. My hands are clean of this one, I swear to God. He's yelling at me out there. I gave him a belt when I came back here.
Even his wife was going in on Triple H.
Don't give me that shit, because you guys knew it.
Swear to God.
You knew it from the very beginning, all of you.
Bro was looking down like a dog who pooped on the couch. But things got extra crazy when Vince walked into Brett's locker room only to get clocked in the face. Now, believe it or not, there are WWE moments that are so rare, it's 1 in a billion.
Man.
And it's on this video right here.
Yeah, them some heated moments, man. Some crazy moments. Hey, let me know in the comment section. Is there heated moments that happened in wrestling that they did not list here? Because these are supposed to be the most heated ones of all time. Let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys got to say. Thank you guys for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. Salute. Peace. Have a great day.